99.7 DJX, the Ben Davis and Kelly K Show podcast.
Supplying every demand.
On demand.
Kelly, what's a setting the bar story?
It's a don't do that.
So these are, examples of what not to do. And I'm trying to balance this story on, is it really a setting the bar or is it just a mom looking out for her kids? Here's the story.
At the very least, it's she had the best of intentions.
So if you can manage to make it through the day without setting up a roadblock so people have no choice but to stop at your twins' lemonade stand, you're doing okay.
It's awkward. That's awkward.
So I have twin daughters. They have set up lemonade stands. And it's funny, usually it's spur of the moment sort of thing where they're like, hey, we want a quick cash grab. So they'll raid our cabinets, make some lemonade, go out with their little wagon on the end of our driveway and just set up shop. And just
that's the way it always works. I don't know of any kid that says, you know what, on Friday between 10 and 2, we're going to sell some lemonade. No, it just happens. Like, you know what? Let's sell some lemonade today. All right, great. What do we have?
Yeah, exactly. And so a lot of times they'll sit out there for even like an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
And then they get bored.
Just sitting there. Right, exactly. And
now, if you were like my kids, to sweeten the deal, we would go back in and find like Little Debbie cakes or something. You know, just for a little bit more money, you can get a snack too. That's how we rolled.
So this mom was frustrated because she was looking out her window at her twins' lemonade stand, and no one was stopping, or at least very minimal people were stopping. And so they were watching them just drive by the lemonade stand. No one was stopping. And so she was like, you know what? Fed up with this. This is BS. I'm going to go set up a barricade so cars have to stop.
OMG. That is not safe. We'll say that.
So we found this out because of a post that she shared on Facebook that said, thank you to all who showed support for the twins today. As a general rule of etiquette to those who don't know, when you see children out having a lemonade stand, you stop. The lemonade most likely sucks. It's probably warm, probably a bug floating in the ice. But if you stop anyway because the children are cute and they don't understand why you aren't stopping when they are clearly asking you to stop.
Oh, that's hilarious. The shade that mom happens to throw at her twins. That's all right, though. Just like roll right by that.
And she even then tells on herself and says, at one point, I had to put up a barricade, forcing drivers to pull over and acknowledge my children.
You didn't have to put up a barricade, though. See, that's the part of the story. You didn't have to. That was... Okay.
Concludes the post and says, it should never have come to this. Be a better citizen. So,
okay.
Obviously,
this is just your fault. The barricade is your fault, citizens who didn't stop.
This got a lot of attention, got posted up on Reddit. A lot of people were going, I don't know if I would ever stop for a lemonade stand. Some were saying that the nerve she had to block traffic, try to force me to buy lemonade from her kids. That should be illegal, or pretty sure that's illegal. And
she probably needed some sort of a permit to block streets.
Well, let's be honest. I think most cities, you need a permit to have a lemonade stand. It's just whether or not they get enforced, because a lot of we see those stories once every couple years of a city that shuts down a kid's lemonade stand, you know?
True.
So
that is a true statement.
Yeah. So, is she in the wrong here?
Well, yes. I would say, as far as did she break the law? Does she deserve to go to jail? Which happens a lot in this spotlight. No. But it's a really big example of first of all, kids
breaking up there a little bit. So
if the kids are old enough to be embarrassed, they're probably really embarrassed. At the very least. But this very dangerous.
Also a good learning opportunity, and you can teach your kids, hey, you know what? It's supply and demand. Maybe all those people already had lemonade. Maybe you were Maybe you were trying to sell a product that they already had. So
it was just unfortunate timing.
You know what? We'll pack up. We'll try it again some other day. And you just chalk it up to that. So anyway, setting the bar. All right. We'll tweet the story out so you can read it yourself at Ben and Kelly Show. But if you can manage to make it through the day without setting up a roadblock so people have no choice but to stop at your kid's lemonade stand, you're doing okay. And to be honest, I have I have twins, like I said, and they would hustle their youngest out there on the lemonade stand. You said,
well, yeah, because I mean, she's adorable, and most people are going to be like, "Oh, I can't drive by that."
You said you would hustle
stop.
little Debbie snack cakes.
Absolutely.
My daughters would bring out their infant little kid sister Zoe, and so like these cars would stop, and man, they would pull in like,
look at the baby, you can't say no to the baby.
$25, and they wouldn't have sold half their lemonade. I'm like, how you guys are hustlers. So, anyways, that is setting the bar on 99.7 DJX.